Good evening, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I welcome Mr. S Gowri Shankar, and he will talk about what is the role of information and communication technology (ICT) in agriculture. I now request the speaker to begin. Thank you. So please start.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, all. My name is S Gowri Shankar. I'm a research scholar and I'm pursuing my Master of Science in MSc Agriculture Extension at Annamalai University, Chidambaram. Today, I'm going to explain about the role of ICT in improvisation of agricultural sector. First, I'm going to explain about ICT. The information and communication technology encompasses of various technical tools like computer, networks, hardware, and communication lines used for managing information and facilitating communication. And in this, ICT in agriculture enhances information dissemination to the farmer benefits. First of all, I want to talk about the modernized technologies that we are having today. And in the olden days, the farmers and other peoples do not have any modern technologies for communications. But through the modern age and modern era, information and communication tools have been evaluationized. And now ICT in agriculture, information and communication technology in agriculture also enhances the farmers' productivity and income. And the importance of ICT is given in the slide. The importance of ICT in information assessment and management is one of the most important benefits, and it can be used by the farming people in global level. By process of globalization, by connecting with internet, it has become possible, and it plays a crucial role in enhancing agriculture by providing accurate information, timely, enabling data-driven decision making. The data-driven decision making means the information and communication technology also helps the farmer to sow the crop in a suitable season and to harvest it, and to the information and communication technology also helps the farmer in knowing the weather condition and about the pest and disease attacks and the diagnostic measures of the pest and disease attacks. The digital ICT applications play a crucial role in transforming input intensive agriculture to knowledge intensive agriculture by addressing inequalities and leveraging preference among farmers, facilitating knowledge sharing and capacity development. It also shares knowledges, and it also improves the capacity of the farming community. Knowledge sharing means it distinguishes the farmers between the information rich farmer and the information poor farmer, and by giving the knowledges about ICT, the gap between the information rich farmer and the information poor farmer can be eradicated, so that all will be equalized, and so that the access to information about the agriculture can be easily accessed. The history of information and communication technology can be traced back to the various periods of technological development, and in the pre-mechanical period around 1450 BCE and 2400 CE, using words, pictograms, and invention of paper. And after that only, ICT has changed, and through the communications like telegram and other evolution of internet, and through messages and introduction of mobile phones and other accessories, it has become possible. And farmers use mobile phone for communication and advice through internet. Digitalization will help agriculture and the war efforts in various ways. Agriculture advances with technology like IoT, Internet of Things, sensors for smart farming. Digital tools enhances yield sustainability. The sustainability means without any interruption, the production should be possible for our present and future generation and rural income in agriculture. And mobile phones are used for social communication, contacting middlemen for the marketing produce. And it also helps the farmers by contacting the middlemen, but through other ICT applications, the intervention of the middleman can be eradicated. And receiving real-time agriculture advice, the tool assists farmers in tackling issues related to agroclimatic conditions, land holding, soil types, crop varieties, and pest and disease management. And ICT also helps in reducing the production of costs, increasing the productivity of employees, improving communication with policymakers and stakeholders. And what are the applications of ICT in agriculture with a broad, elaborated view? ICT tools like radios, television, internet, and social media provide farmers with information on crops, climate fluctuation, market prices on daily basis, and agriculture technology which is emerging day to day. It facilitates the dissemination of agriculture information through multimedia sources. And you can ask what is meant by multimedia means the accession of both audio and video and animations or through FM frequency modulator and other accessories also comes under the multimedia and empowering rural communities. It helps in facilitating technology transfer and enhancing communication between the farmers and extension personals. The extension personals means it denotes the change agents who are broadly involved in dissemination of the informations and improving the speed and accuracy of technology and transfer of in agriculture. ICT provides farmers with access to market informations. The market information can be easily accessed to day-to-day life of the farmer and credit facilities and quality farm inputs and improving the crop yield. ICT application in agriculture provide real-time information on meteorological data. The meteorological data includes how to say it includes a date of around 35 years so that only the weather pattern can be easily analyzed by the machine or using the algorithms, and so that it gives the information to the farmers what the crops should be sown and when it has to be harvested. And it also says about the soil health and seed health, fertilizer application and pest management, enabling farmers to make informed decisions. Farmers utilize ICT tools for self-monitoring, analysis, and reporting, leading to increased efficiency and productivity. And this is also a symbolic representation of using information communication technology. It denotes the symbol of Wi-Fi, the wireless fidelity, and and includes sun. It also denotes the sunshine, temperature, the power, and drone technology. And this drone technology is also operated under the use of ICT. And applications of ICT in agriculture, access to information. So the first and foremost thing is access to information is very, very important for the farmers. Wealth of agriculture information through internet is one of the important crucial factor, including weather forecast on a daily basis, market price fluctuation, pest and disease management, and agriculture practices. And the by using ICT, the precision agriculture practices can be done by use of targeted application of fertilizer, pesticide, and waters, and reducing waste and environmental impacts while maximizing the productivity. And farm management software. The farm management software includes the tools for farming, planning purposes, record keeping purposes, inventory management tools, and financial strategies. And for improving the other facilities also. Market access. The market access means it ICT facilitates direct communication between farmers and buyers through online marketplaces, mobile application, and social media platforms. In social media platforms, the farmers can create an WhatsApp group, and he or she can be connected with the other farmers or other friends, and through that he or she can know about the what are the market price fluctuations, etc. And the bypass traditional intermediaries. The bypass traditional intermediaries means without the intervention of any middleman or middle person, they can easily transfer their produce to the market, and they can sell it to the consumers, and allowing farmers to negotiate better prices for their produce and access wider. And in this ENOM, electronic national agriculture market, which was introduced in the year of 2014, is also comes under the ICT tools, which also help the farmers to bypass the intermediaries. And supply chain management. The supply chain management means ICT solutions such as blockchain technology enable transparent and transferable supply chains from farm to fork. The farm to fork means from the input, the it includes the input from the farms to fork. The output means the consumer who are consuming the food. This enhances the food safety, quality assurance, and enables consumers to make informed choices about the origin and production practices of agriculture products. Yeah, ICT for rural development. The ICT for rural development includes beyond farm level application, ICT infrastructure development in rural areas, access to essential services like healthcare, education, and financial services also. And climate resilience. It also helps in knowing the real-time data of weather patterns and climate predictions, and allowing them to adapt their farming practice by changing the environmental conditions. Through this, it also the collaboration with the precision agriculture farming through greenhouse gases and with the climate resilience strategies. The waste can be converted into wealth, and other crop wastages can be minimized or it can be eradicated. And capacity building. ICT enables distance learning and knowledge sharing among farmers through online courses, webinars, and peer-to-peer network. The best example of this capacity building is agriculture information system is conducting a webinar for webinar for farmers and other people. So this is one of the example for the capacity building for farmers. And through this platform, Zoom is used as a platform, and through this it also come under the information and communication technology only. And this facilitates skill development, knowledge exchange, and adoption of innovative agriculture practices. And role of ICT in effective agriculture technology transfer. Vital role in facilitating effective transfer of technology and empowering farmers, researchers, and extension workers and policymakers. Because it includes this circle, because empowering farmers by researchers, because research should be useful to the farmers, and through the research work should be reach the farmers through the extension workers. And finally, it should help the policymakers and stakeholders by the government to access, adopt, and apply innovative agriculture practices and access to source of knowledge. ICT tools provide farmers with access of wealth of agricultural knowledge, agricultural information, including weather forecast, market prices, and mobile application and SMS services. And with this SMS service means it also facilitates the farmer in knowing the exact conditions, and it can be also sent through SMS. And mobile application includes crop advisory services, pest and disease identification app that includes it's a German-based application called Plantix that is used for knowing the pest and disease identification. And maximum it can be used in identifying the disease affection only. And remote sensing and GIS, global information system, and remote sensing technologies are used to enable the monitoring and management of agriculture lands and resources effectively. And market information system. I have told this market information system in the previous slide, and it's also a real-time market information system enabling the farmers informed decision about the crop selections, what crop should be sown, and what the crop should be harvested, and what the crop should be taken to the market or decided by the farmers by using the market information system, or knowing the or getting the knowledge about this will increase the income of the farmers. And pricing and marketing strategies. And market information system provide data on market trends, demand supply dynamics, and price fluctuations, and crop production and sales. And extension services by enabling extension workers to reach a larger audience through digital channels, interactive voice response, that is shortly called as IVR systems, and chatbots and online forums. For example, if you visit any website or blog page means now chatbots are there, and through the chatbots the consumer or the beneficiary can interact with the domain, and through that the feedback can be given, and other suggestion can be also given. And this is also facilitated by the use of ICT. And it also helps the farmers in knowing their needs, because it also come under the need-based extension topic. And need-based extension means what the farmers are willing to get, and through that the it can be interacted with the government, and their needs can be satisfied. Farm management software application provides farmer with tools for planting, record keeping, and decision support. The software solution enable farmer to track farm inputs, monitor crop performance, analyze financial data, facilitating better decision making and farm management practices. And this also is a symbolic representation. And in this, I'm going to say about the agriculture related market intelligence, and encompasses analysis interrelation of all the followings. Present agriculture scenario and land use pattern should be well analyzed. Crops and demand in near future should be predicted, and market prices of crops should be analyzed and should be tracked. Availability of inputs, usage of inputs, credit facilities, desired qualities of the product by consumers, market network of the local area, and price difference in various markets, network of storage and warehouse facilities available, transport facilities, contract farming, private modern terminal markets, food retail chains, WTO regulation means World Trade Organization regulation, food safety and quality standard certification. Because food safety and quality standard certification can be also favorable for getting the AGMOC certificates and or organic certificates, and through that the produce can be produce can be will be sold to the farmers by in a high price or with a in a high price when compared to the normal produce. And impact of agriculture related market intelligence, better facilitation and efficient allocation of productive resources. The bargaining position of farmers with traders can be improved. Reduction of transaction cost. The transaction cost, if it is reduced, means it can also enhance the farmers income, and so that he can invest, he can get a certain amount and he can invest in a farming practice, and another time he can get more profit from those also. Farmers with timely and reliable information and decide where to sell and produce the maximum returns. Provide commercially useful information on timely basis. And application of market intelligence system in agriculture development, a central sector scheme of DMI, that is market development intelligence, and linking of all impact to APMCS, that is agriculture produce market committee, state agriculture marketing boards, directorates of DMI regional office, and for effective information change or market prices. And the first is agriculture production website, the farmers portal. I have given the link. That is that motto is the farmers portal. Motto is a one-stop shop of farmers, and initiated on 2nd November 2015. And it also make available relevant information service for farming community through ICT. And next one is Jaivik Keti portal. Jaivik Keti portal is it's also a website initiated on 17 March 2008 by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare for marketing of organic produce. It has e-commerce as well as the knowledge platform, knowledge repository section. It includes case studies, videos, and best farming practices, success stories, etc. E-commerce sections includes bucket of organic products ranging from grains, pulses, fruits, and vegetables. And the price drive discovery mechanism is one of the key important features of the Jaivik Keti portals. And this is the page for the Jaivik Keti portals. And I have given the portal web page. And M-Kisan. M-Kisan is also a website. It includes the language, includes English, Hindi, and other 90 plus languages also in this portal, and initiated on 25th May 2016. Advisory count is 4,36,847 to make SMS, SMS and other mobile-based service as a tool of two-way agriculture extensions, because through SMS they can convey the informations, and farmers can also understand the informations in their own regional languages, because it helps the farmers to make better practices in their farm, and it also improve their livelihood. Advisory services are provided to farmers as per his or her need in broadcast mode, but they can also raise specific queries through pull SMSs or USSD. This is the page for M-Kisan. And some other portals, um, market marketing websites are APIDA, Agriculture and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority. Visitors are 15 lakhs. Uh, 1 crore 53 lakhs 18,530, and development of industries relating to products of exports by way of providing financial assistance, and registration of person as exporter or scheduled products on payment of fee as much as prescribed by this procedures, and this portal will be useful for that. And this is the portal for this is the page for this portal. And Farmer Connect portal. The Farmer Connect portal includes this is the link for the website, and initiated on May 2020. APIDA, Agriculture and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority, for bridging gap between FPO, Farmer Producer Organization, FPC, Farmer Producing Committees, and cooperative with the other exporters also. And it is also the one of the important ICT platform. And this is the website, a web page for the site. And Agri Exchange, and developed by APIDA, ANCTAD, UNCTAD, and the Ministry of Agriculture, and it helps the farmers to know about the marketing intelligence, and the portal serves as a universal meeting place of exporters and importers. And this is the page for the Agri Exchange. And as I said before, ENAM, uh, National Agriculture Market. Sorry, I have told 2014. That is 14th April 2016. It is a pan-India electronic trading portal network of existing APMC, Agriculture Producing Marketing Committees, for the national market for agriculture commodities. And ENAM provides single window service for agriculture produce market committees, related service and informations. And this is the portal for ENAM, and this is the page for the ENAM. And extension websites are, and some other extension websites are extension reform monitoring system, extension reforms dacnet.nic.in, and it is developed by Atma Agriculture Technology Management Agency program and through monthly progress reports. And AgriQuest, in agriculture agri products producing, processing and agri services company from India. It is a simplified innovative agri solution experienced by professional team. It is mainly used by the professional teams and use of the agriculture technologies over the years. And National Institute of Agriculture Extension Management, it is headquartered in Hyderabad, and it is an autonomous extension agribusiness management institute. Its vision is to be counted among the most pioneering and innovative, user-friendly, and self-supporting agriculture management institutes in the world. It also serves as a hub for supporting other agriculture extension activities oriented colleges, and other supports other extension activities, including the e-extension, that is electronic oriented extensions, and it also facilitates the farming community by dissemination of informations. And this is the portal for manage and food security portal. The food security portal include, the website is, I have given that the initiated in 2010 and facilitated by IFPRI, and provides up-to-date data and information about the dynamic developments of the world food system. And it also helps to address the food security. And as per the sustainable development goal concept, it is given that no poverty, zero hunger. It is stated in STG goal number 2, and in before 2015 there was the MTG, that is Millennium Development Goals. In that, goal 3 is based. Sorry, no. It also in MTG is also focused on giving the focused to eradicate the food insecurity. And this is the food security portal. And community radio, I have told about the information dissemination system. It includes the concept of community radio, and this is also common as the ICT concept. ICT, the community radio is a type of radio service that caters the interest of certain area, broadcasting content that is popular to local audience. It target is to cover the local audience only by commercial or mass media broadcasters. And community radio gives voice to the community. They serve with the program in languages with local culture, tradition, and interest in facilitate dialogue within the community. And it also helps in increasing globalization and commercialization of media. And community radio, the concept of community radio is a small geographical area that covers of 20 to 30-kilometer radius, and it is non-profit making community ownership and management and community participation is well emphasized, and is serves as a community which uses a common resource for livelihood, common development issues and concerns, etc. And what are the characteristics of community radio means? Recognized by the community and participatory democracy. The participatory democracy means each and every individual have the equality of rights to participate in this, and can give the information which is authenticated, and he can come from their local community members also, from their local community also. And it is motivated by community well-being, not commercial considerations. And in Tamil Nadu, there are 25 community radios. It was fully introduced by famous universities include Anna's CR Community Radio, Anna University Chennai, Holy Cross Community Radio, Ilantalir Community Radio, Kotangri Radio, and Vayalaga Vanoli, Tamil Nadu Vivasayi, and Kalanjiam Samuha Vanoli, Muthucharam Community Radio, and Pasamai Community Radio, Dindigul. And TNAU, that is Tamil Nadu Agriculture University Community Radio, that is Vivasaya Samudaya Vanodi, that's frequency megahertz is 107.4, and through that the farmers can get informations about the farming practices. And this is collaborated and funded by the World Development Foundation, and under the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. It covers the radius of 15 kilometers of radius, and it is operating since 2010. Transmission for 2 hours, that is from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And These are the community radio, that is infrastructure development for their recording and for broadcasting purposes. And the community radios include the community members, audience who are central to the project, providers for technology, and government. And there are two levels in the government, that is by department which grant permission for the program either through air channels or through ownership of the radio transmitters and producers and staffs. And other another thing is community radio projects include KVK's support also. KVK's offer radio broadcast services for farming communities, that is Krishi Vigyan Kendras also act as a medium for the dissemination of information, and they also provide feedback on the agriculture broadcast, and farmers can listen and they can provide immediate feedback, and the feedback will be helpful in improving them in a near futures. And this continuation includes the KVK on its own has limited powers, but most constantly work with the guidance of ICAR, that is Indian Council for Agriculture Research, licensing and guidance for implementing CR community radio by trained staff, support from ICAR, the parent body of KVK. And another information for dissemination of information is agri kiosk. This agri kiosk means it will be like a ATM machine, that is automated teller machines, but it can we can see the ticket giving missions which is in railway stations, etc. This agri kiosk can provide informations like online video, mail info, live demo, etc., and aqua and poultry info, irrigation or weather information, etc., and etc. And it can be it is introduced in most of the states like Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, etc., and for enhancing the farmers livelihood. And how this can be effective, can be make effective to the farmers means by fixing the agri kiosk at level 1 in the district headquarters and to the tehsil headquarters and the village headquarters. You can see in this picture. First, in the district headquarters, Agri Kiosk 2 is fixed in the next stage, because after the evaluation of Agri Kiosk 1, Agri Kiosk level 2 will be evaluationized, and so that the farmers or other beneficiaries will be digitally literate for operating the Agri Kiosk and for getting the information, and it can also evaluate them. And stage 3 means Agrikiosk level 3 and Agrikiosk 2 at Textile headquarters and Agrikiosk 1 at village hall. Because there is a constant, that is digital illiteracy is the one of the main constant uh, for the improper dissemination of information, and it can be eradicated by importing digital literacy through this ICT, information and communication technologies. And this farmer will type the query how to use this Agrikiosk means farmers will type the query and they can get the reply and results through database and through SMS, etc. And some of the applications of agriculture application using ICT includes, I have listed that Agri App, Climate Field, IFCO Kisan, and AgriSync, Krishi Network, Bijak Mandi, Tractor Junction, Agri Updates, IT Beats, Yerka Image IT, Soul Organic Farming, Cattle Market Mobiles. This you can access this with the Play Stores. And recently, before 2.5 months, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University of Coimbatore have released My app, that is mobile Vedanmai. It is based on mobile based agriculture extension service, and the farmers can access the informations through that applications also. And finally, my conclusion is the initial investment required to adopt ICT tools can be prohibitive for small scale farmers, especially in developing countries. High cost associated with purchasing hardware, software, and data subscription, as well as ongoing maintenance and support expense, may deter farmers from adopting ICT solutions. But lower level of e-literacy and digital skills, weak technology infrastructure, high cost of technology, weak regulatory framework, and limited access to service hinder the digitalization process in agriculture. Without any hesitation, we should invest in this type of technology, and through that, in the near future, we can get many informations, and through that, the information can be converted into a proper wealth. That is my conclusion. Thank you. Have a good day and a great time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gauri Shankar, for a wonderful presentation. I will take up the questions now. Okay.
Yes. Oh, 1 second, ma'am.
Yeah. You would like to on your video?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I think your mic is muted, ma'am. Dear sir,
Mr.
who will
Gauri.
regulate this?
You wanted to on your video, or I'll proceed with the questions?
Ma'am, I can't understand, ma'am.
And you would like to on your video, or I'll take up the questions?
You can ask the questions, ma'am.
Okay, okay, I will take up the
Uh,
questions now.
uh, Nitin sir have asked that who will regulate the prices in e-marketing. In the e-marketing, I have said about e-national agriculture markets. In that the price will be fixed by the government bodies like CACP and other sectors, and through that the farmers can get a proper price without affected by the intermediate persons who are in the middle, and through that e-nam the farmers can sell the produce not within the territory of the state, but also he or she can sell the products outside the state, like through other states like other northern states or southern state, he can sell it, and through that he can get the profit of their own. If my um, if my answer is convincing for you, sir?
Mr. Nitin, if you would like to ask any question, you can unmute your mic and ask. Mr. Nitin?
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. I will take up the next question, sir.
Yes, sir.
What are the major challenges in implementing ICT in agriculture?
The major challenges is high cost, ma'am. The high cost of setting up the initial requirements and initial settings will take high cost. That is considered as one of the constraint, ma'am. And digital illiteracy is a second constraint, ma'am. And there is a lack of awareness among the farmers, and the lack of awareness is due to their both because of the customic and cultural values and their beliefs. It also acts as a constraint, and their adoption rate will be poor. If the farmers is exposed to any programs like program of teaching or capacity buildings of ICT means their adoption level can be increased, ma'am.
Okay. In what ways does ICT facilitate weather forecasting and its impact on farming decisions?
ICT helps by there's a app called Agromet, ma'am. Agromet, it helps the farmers in making decisions by knowing the weather conditions, and through that it gives the data about the daily weather, and it also predicts the data of other next day weather, ma'am. So the farmers can make a decision, and through that, if the farmer has sown the paddy crop means if he's thinking he has to irrigate means on the next day there will be enough rain means he can he's getting the less opportunity to eradicate, because on another day he will get enough rainfall, and after that if he is irrigating means there will be a water loss for him, and other labor cost also increase for him. So that the information decision system given by the ICT tools will be helpful for the farmers in reducing their cost, and for it also helps in judicious allocation of amount, ma'am, for other activities.
Okay. How does ICT contribute to rural development and reduce the urban-rural divide?
ICT in urban rural development means in the urban areas. For example, in Chennai, I am saying example, ma'am. In Chennai, the government schemes will be easily accessed by the people, but on the rural sites and other districts, it is very little difficult, because due to the how to say um, due to the initiatives taken by the government and the concentration by the government members also is one of the constraint, ma'am. Because if the farming community in a certain region is lacking some of the skills means the government or other policy or other stakeholders are concentrating on a particular problem, but they are also not considering the same problem that is prevailing in other areas. That is the problem, ma'am. That is also a reason for urban rural urban-rural digital divide or ICT divide, ma'am. Majority of times, weather forecast in mobile has failed, sir, and I have faced problems. Yes, sir. There is also a problem may arise due to the ICT. I'm not saying the by using the ICT it will have 100% accuracy and precision, but as a it will be act as a medium, but it will be act as a medium for making a decision making properly. But because as per the concept of thermodynamics principle, efficiency of machine cannot be 10%, and it is applicable. But by knowing the prompt given by the ICT and by our own experience, we should take the decisions and we should make the decision as a right one, sir.
Okay.
Yes, my answer is convincing, sir. Nitin, sir. Thank you.
Okay. I will take up the next question, sir.
Sir.
Sir, is it possible for you to provide examples of successful ICT initiatives in agriculture?
Successful initiatives by agriculture means example drone technologies, ma'am. Drone technologies also including it's um, also including the ICT only. Currently, I'm unable to remember the state, but many of the farmers are now adopting the drone scheme, and this is possible because of the central government measures. On the month of November 2023, the central government have initiated a scheme for um, improving the self-help group, ma'am. Self-help group, and it allocated fund, and through the drone technology is improved, and many of the farmers have benefited, ma'am. If you wait for 2 minutes means I will show the page, ma'am. I have posted in my blog spot. I will show you, ma'am. Can I show, ma'am?
Definitely, sir. Definitely. Please share.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this post, ma'am, I have posted in my regional language, that is Tamil. மகளிர் சுய உதவி குழுக்களுக்கு ட்ரோன்களை வழங்குவதற்கு மத்திய அரசு திட்டம். This page only, ma'am. மகளிர் சுய உதவி குழுக்களுக்கு ட்ரோன்களை வழங்குவதற்கான மத்திய துறை திட்டத்துக்கு அமைச்சரவை ஒப்புதல் அளித்துள்ளது. And if you
Sir, can
take
you translate in?
wait, ma'am, I will try to translate this.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, One second.
It is central government has announced some scheme for
Yes, ma'am. I will
ladies
show
self.
this. Yes, ma'am. New federal guidelines for a scheme for Kison drone have provisioned substantial subsidies for farmers and organizations alike for drones, with the aim to spur in adoption in non-farm sectors. Ma'am, I will give this link, ma'am. If you have free time means you can
Yes, sir.
translate this and see, ma'am. I
No
will.
problem. No problem, sir. No problem. Okay, I'll move on to the next question.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
have different countries adopted ICT in their agricultural practices?
Um, Other countries other developed countries um, uh, have included ICTs in their part of the farming practices, because the developed countries means have high amount of GDP, and the countries also focusing on the farming or primary sectors, and through that the many of the subsidies and the schemes are channelized for the farming communities, and through that many of the countries are adopting this technology tools and application, and by accessing information through other websites. it can they are furtherly furnishing themselves, and they are moving towards a bright future, ma'am, by using this ICT.
Okay. What are the potential risks associated with the use of ICT in agriculture?
Data breach, ma'am. Data breach means the lack of privacy, and other technical problems like misinformation can be also produced by this ICT tools. That is one of the major problems in this adopting this ICT technologies.
Okay. How can the digital divide affect the adoption of ICT in agriculture?
The digital divide means, for example, if the farmer is practicing the farming practices in a traditional way, means it will be difficult for us to make him understand about the information and communication technologies, and we have to take many measures to make him understand about the modernized evolution, and we should how to we should uh, say him uh, say him as he could understand, and then only we can furtherly proceed to adopt make him or her to adopt this technology, ma'am. First we have to full and fully make them to understand about the uses, and what are the benefits will be given by this adopting this ICT technologies.
Okay. How does ICT contribute to rural development and reduce urban-rural divide?
Ma'am, you have asked this question previously, ma'am.
I asked it, sir. Sorry. I will just move on to the next one, sir. What role does ICT play in agricultural supply chain management, sir?
In agriculture supply chain management, we can for example, there's a TOP crops, tomato, onion, and potato crops, and their price may be suddenly fluctuate to a high amount, and it can be suddenly drop. By knowing the supply chain management, and what are the economical how to say what are the economical chain linked with this top crops, it can be understand by the farmers, because what are the economic connection means, if the price of food crops rise means, the price of food crops rise means, there will be also a high amount has to be paid by the farmers for the transport. Through that, the how to say the economies will be our Indian economics will be greatly affected due to inflations, and that is one of the key concept. And by by knowing the by using the ICT, the cost and prices fluctuation can be easily monitored by daily activities, and the decision can be properly maken, and properly made. And after that, the crop should be how to say crop should be well chosen, and that should be harvested, ma'am.
Okay. I have completed the questions from my side, sir. Mr.
Okay.
Nitin, you have any questions? Any further questions?
No. Thank you, sir.
Okay, he doesn't have any questions, sir. Thank you very much, Mr.
Okay.
Nitin. Thank you very much, Mr. Gowri Shankar.
Thank you, ma'am.
We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank Mr. S. Gowri Shankar for the talk and for answering the questions. I'd like to also thank all the participants in the meeting. This meeting will now be closed.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And
Thank
I also very kindful to the agriculture information system for giving me this opportunity to take a guest lecture. I am very thankful to you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're most welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.